Good evening, friends. Gosh, I know it's very, very late, and I apologize for it being so late. I actually wanted to discuss with you guys tonight, but I see it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and I haven't finished putting together this message here that I wanted to share with you guys. So I'm going to record it in the morning. I've got all my files up and everything. Going to be talking from Matthew chapter 12, and very, very fascinating. It's very fascinating. We're going to talk about, especially right there with verse, sorry, I'm looking at numbers right now. Okay, right, we're going to be going into verses about 26 on down to about verse 35, and it's going to blow you away. It's really going to blow you away. Especially, Jesus says, or else who can one enter a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house. You know, that is something that has eluded me for a long time, but I know what it means now. Jesus was talking about himself. He is that strong man, and they would not spoil his goods until he was bound. So you could only imagine where this is going to go afterwards, especially when you get into the part about all manner of sin of blasphemy shall be forgiven. All right, looks like we got it back here a little bit. Sorry about that. Any rate, I just wanted to let you know real quick before we lose this stream here again. I mentioned to you guys, and I have to be very cautious. We're on YouTube. I have to be very cautious how I say this. Extraterrestrials had worked with some folks there and made a release there in the Netherlands. Well, I asked for an update on that, and from what I understand, 2 people have been recipients of what has happened thus far. They're stable, but they have been unable to contain what has caused their problem. Let me just say it that way right now. All right, I can't go into that very deep right now. I'll have to share that with you tomorrow on iConnect. That way you can have a better understanding of what's going on. And then I'll also come back and I'll deal with this video on Matthew. The one on Matthew is just absolutely amazing. So, but going back again, for those that don't understand, that may have already seen the video I did earlier, about a week ago, I guess. Actually, when I did the interview with Harold, I think that's where we first brought this up, that there was something that got released in the Netherlands. If you've seen any of the updates I've done on Patreon, you know then too who's behind it and what we're talking about. It's a very, very deadly thing that was released in the Netherlands, and it is not from this world, I should say it that way there. I did get an update, and like I said, 2 people have been targeted. Maybe that's the best way to put it. Yeah, thank you. There we go. ET Bug, thank you. I appreciate that. And they've not been able to contain it either. The people are stable, so they were monitoring this, the Germans were, from the beginning, and then I got confirmation from folks there in Washington that indeed this is what is being done. It's going to be blamed, though, on a little shower we're going to be getting from space here over the next couple of weeks. Of course, that won't really, as far as I know, that's not supposed to be anything very spectacular. I will mention, though, it seems we still have a signal here. Have you noticed the extreme weather changes? Here where I'm at in Tennessee, this past week we were over 100 degrees, and then the last 2 nights in the 50s. Our nighttime temperatures were in the mid to high 80s. Now we're back down to the 50s again, and it's supposed to go back up into the hundreds. We're going to be having droughts. We're going to be having heavy rains and floods. It's going to go back and forth, back and forth. Really, really, really crazy, crazy weather at the same time. Anyway, in the morning, I'll get up because I've got all the stuff laid out for this video. A couple more things I was still looking for. I'm going to share this teaching with you. It's something I just ran across not long ago, and I really wanted to come back and touch on it. And so it's pretty exciting. I hope it'll be exciting for you as well. God bless you. Thank you for joining us tonight, and blessings to you till tomorrow morning.